Oh, feel more the fluctuate of flow as I just functioning off of a bunch of fractures that formed a while ago. A while's a long time out in the wild with a bunch of wildebeest that be dropping in the snow. They dropping like flies, like they had one life until they die. One dying perhaps, a good die to y'all. Out on the street. Out on with these things that we think. Atoms could get split and bombs could be made. Go like this. Go with a bunch of mushroom clouds that just come up from the bomb. See that hole? It's like a little black hole they fall. A little black hill for the black ants that go red. Yes, and they bite and they snap with the pinches they have, like they crabs. Singing a song for Ariel until she gets big. Yes, the Aurora Borealis goes like this, right above my head. Like it's a dark cloud that follows me around. Dark cotton gets dirt on it, so let's wipe it off. Let's clean it with a sponge, let's clean it with whatever chemicals we got lying around with the triggers on. We can pull back like the Windex balls to get some of the glass clean. Get the glass clean with this rapid. Cause glass goes like such, shatters into a million particles. Particles enough to blot out the sun. Eclipse it once more, then you see part of my song. Pardon some of what I'm talking about. If I was in that part of the show, but I'm not. Yes, we beyond. We gonna get a bunch of scuba gear on and go inside of a pond where we could've just waited with the waders on like this was a bunch of cranberries that float on top. Bro, was these blueberries enough to get the filling for the pie, to get the crust, to get it sweet, to get it soft? Give me a piece, that's all I need right now. Then some of the blueberries could get soaked into my clothes because I'm messy when I go. Yes, and then this message is gonna get, so the bell would go off and it sound just like a phone. Bring, bring. I wish it'd pick up. I wish you'd pick up with this beat a little bit more. Pick up with the speed of a cheetah. That's what I need. And a little bit of buzz from some nice sip with something that pops on the top. Shit, this was some suds that we got, a big bells. Until they're done, put in some more of them hops so it can taste good like them expensive ones at the store. So goes my flow like a ghost as it goes, because it's got a little story to tell. So won't you just gather around like I'll show you the pictures of an E-page before I flip them. Before I flipped into this shit, before I switched like Transformers did. Was he really popping that transformer so the lights would be out? Yes, we already did. Already with this talk now. Already. Some honorary stuff. An honorary superhero because I got a cape in the mail. It's inside of a box. I ripped off the tape, now the shit's going down. This shit's gonna get funkalicious, I bet. So why don't you bite into the icicle that has a popsicle flavor to it? Oh. Popsicles with icicle flavors. Icicles so comatose, no. Cold no more, bro. The nose of a pig is the snow. Yes, I need to just go with all of this right now. Just a cavalcade of fun is just gonna go off of the cliff and then settle on the bomb. I'm settling some with the way that I sound, but I'm gonna get meddlesome now, like the metals were involved. Metals I pull from the flow like I'm Magneto, bro. So you need to step back for a sec when I go. Then this triple sick gonna hit when the stomach and does what it does in the intestines, bitch. Yes, rattling the cage that you got. Cajun type stuff with alligators involved, where tails were real big, and that's where the best meat be because they flip those a lot. Flippin' toes, ribbons till they cut. Flippin' toes of the Dow. clovers that grow. Some old Castlevania's dog. There's a whole bunch of clothes, a whole bunch of fog. This is October type fest if you've got a mug. Oktoberfest will be getting you drunk. Fill up this bitch, fill up this fountain we got, and put a whole bunch of chords in. I hope you get your wish. I hope it's song. I hope you danced outside the barn before I lay it up, then it's gone. Dancing outside the fire type stuff. Yes, a bunch of the pieces of logs is gonna get from me because I feel like the fucking Pleasantville whenever I speak. I feel like I'm pleasant right now. Happy me think. Happy inside of a limousine with the top off because I want to top off my drink when it's all gone or it's almost all the way dark, because when it's this full I want this much, so that could be this much when you add them up. Yeah, I want you mesh this up like this is some fucking grain mesh that I got. Was this gonna be some Everclear stuff? Was this gonna be Oregon in October with 2 O's? 2 O's. Yes. Two wagons that get pulled by 2 mules that were real large. They were bulky type stuff, like the type of those paper towels that you bought. Rip off the fabric, it makes that sound. Rip the fabric of time down. Just make it go like a Nintendo in 8-beat or something. You wanna beat the fucking drum until you're hearing all my song. Hearing all my song. Yes, the song sonata that plays all day long. It's not a sonnet, dog, cause that's just one. This has the A in the back is plural stuff. Plural flowers, get this. Plural flowers, get this. Is this a switch of the beast that we're Swiss, and the bees and the nest would agree on the best? So once you see the holes that they've done, hexagram style, they make cheese of their own. Cheese that's Swiss is all that I got. A bunch of grass that's gonna get chopped, and blades were sharp. Blades were the sharp with the E on the bar. You can see his fucking language then. See how it fucking demands what it said. It fucking lingers in the back like it's holding up the wall when they dance. Yes, Red Rover with this flows I send over, and then they gonna go perhaps. The best rap that he had. Fucking best gauze that keep the mummy all in one, all intact. Because it wants to fall apart like Lego blocks that get real old and distort like they sit in the sun. You seem like it's not that hard, but when you see me not, then the fucking seams impressed, and then the scenes would have been seen again, and then you would have seen this in front of your eyes, dog. Your eyes would get pulled from they spots, Kill Bill stuff, then they get switched between some toes, and then they would mash, Mash on the rug, mash with my dog, awesome when we fall. A whole bunch of love, a whole bunch of dishes get thrown, then they crack and fall on the floor. At least we don't have to do dishes no more. At least the fucking sink could be used for other stuff. Yes, a whole bunch of foam, a whole bunch of soap when you mix it like so. A whole bunch of wooden spoons, a whole bunch of stew inside of a pot. Let me just give it a blow, give it a taste, and there'll be a taste test going on. I feel like it's fucking awesome. That gets trapped in soul. Awesome from out the boss, you feel like a fucking ancient one every time you talk, so that's good, let's pick it up. Let's feel like the amplifier inside of our heart. We can feel like we're on the loudspeaker now. That's AP system in this shit. I feel like I get you with the fucking roots took hold in the soul. The dirt that was dark, you know it was, bro. I feel like the fucking nutrients were involved. What type of Marigold was this that you bought? What type of Walmart would sell such a thing? What type of Walmart would sell such a thing? Walmart does what they does with Subway shops. We could get them this long. Cut in the mildew so you have 6. Cut in the mildew with this. Yes. Blades that get sharp. Not sharp enough to cut the lawn, it's already gone. We can go what's more just to make sure you didn't miss one pole. You got one straight hair still stick up. Yes. bunch of guns that would pop because you want a bunch of them gone. A bunch of soda shops that would get shut down and put somewhere else. Like maybe just in your memory. Cause they don't open those anymore. I don't want a ball, so fucking close it down the fucking stove. That's what's up. TWA type stuff. Yes. The medic to bring them what they want inside of a medical bag with the red cross on the outside of it. Yes. Holding my stuff to town. This was the tonic that I sold made out of some snake oil. So if you bought and you took it, you could stay young. You could stay with your skills in their spots. The skills would fall off. Notice the fucking system on the top. The satellites that blink in a lot. Yes, it could have been harming the town, the pharmacy, you know, with a whole bunch of cows that are just laying down. They won't get up, they were paying like a dog and sitting like one, so you can call them all spot from now on. Maybe Fido needs to get hit by a newspaper rolled up. Maybe Fido was the bad one from the start. Fido the dark window. Fido the dark window. Yes. When this got lit like a million candles whenever I went in this cathedral, bitch. So won't you come in and sit at the pew or come all the way to me, the sermon I'll use. Yes, this was a serpent that's gone. It's been cut from his head and his neck in the spot. So it fucking just quivers a lot. Fucking blood will spill out, but more sprays like the end of the hose. Yes. To get washed the car, to get washed all of the mist and rainbows go on. A whole bunch of pots of gold is what you get in my song. A whole bunch of chips you could use at casino and won. But you never win. You always pick the red when the black comes up and now you're like a lit cigarette. Because all of it turns green in this atmosphere, bitch. Was my eyes going wrong? Or was it just a mirage? Was it the trickery of vision going on? I feel like my efficient type stop is going fishing for y'all from off the dock. I said what's been oiled a lot. Just like some card, like it just flipping them off. Because the skills where they secreted were gone. And then the secret I got. Oh my god, I'll just say to you in this book that was large. Large font is what we wanted. All of the books that had dust upon them. All of the large talk. Large talk was large font. Large illustrations as well with the pen that wrote a lot. The ink would never be gone. We got octopuses attached to the back, and then we just secrete it like that. The secret was a secret as a matter of fact. It's just a big pile of hay for the horse who had the appetite that was large. Nah. The horse was so hungry he could eat a human being, you know what I mean? Switch it around some more. Switch it like it's just the water on top. Switch it like you wish to know how cold it was, but you need to dunk a toe, then you would know, because your fingers have been calloused, dog. They've been washing all them dishes too much. Get back to the bag some more. Your break time is done. Bring your dish that you got. You make dishes of your own, so you pile it on, not to use more than one. Not to use this fucking awesome, my god, just gonna fucking ricochet it off of the wall like we're playing some squash. Hit it until it's fucking deflated under the air that it got. Oh my god, we could be up in the stratosphere some more like a satellite that's spinning around. It's not stationary, this isn't the Dark Knight type stuff, especially not with Martin Lawrence on the back of a horse. Then he'd be like, damn Gina. But he probably doesn't say that once. Damn Gina. Now this fucking gate's gonna lower so we can walk across. Walk the dog in the meadow when the grass was chopped and it just was done and it just was done in the sequence dark. Because we didn't change it for a different one. Damn Gina. Damn Gina. Well, TWA.